The Director of Criminal Investigations, George Kinoti, has denied claims that his office gave orders for the arrest of 3 senators ahead of the vote on the contentious county revenue sharing formula. Kinoti and the Inspector General of Police, Hilary Mutembai, who appeared before the Joint Committee of the Senate on Security, Justice and Legal Affairs, further claimed their officers are not responsible for life threats against senators Cleophas Malala of Kakamega, Christopher Langat of Bomet, and Stephen Lelegwe of Samburu, dismissing such threats as fictitious.
Monday's sitting of the Senate Joint Committee on Security and Justice and Legal Affairs, tasked with investigating claims of threats into lawmakers' lives, was awash with harrowing experience. The senators were subjected by a hit squad sent to arrest them. In a moving presentation, Kakamega Senator Cleophas Malala and his Bomet counterpart Christopher Lagat narrated to the committee how officers allegedly from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations posed a threat to their lives.
Traveling home, I fear stepping in Narok because they know me, and what I was accused of is so dangerous. So I've been traveling through Nakuru, Kericho, and then Bomet. You see the damages that these people can cause to some of us who are innocent.
It is sad for me to walk around the streets of Kakamega and Kenya knowing that I'm going to die the following day, Mr. Chair. And the most painful thing, Mr. Chair, I see respectable leaders of this republic saying that I forged my arrest, Mr. Chair. After all this, somebody says that I planned with the police to forge, that I stage managed my arrest, surely.
Members stood to the task the Inspector General of Police Hilary Mutembai and the Directorate of Criminal Investigation George Kinoti to explain who ordered the arrest of the 3 lawmakers.
Don't justify an illegality because the law does not. It is economically unjustifiable, it is immoral, it is unchristian. So kindly be precise and apologize even at the minimum, at the bare minimum, so that we can proceed. If you do not have any more cogent answers to the questions we have asked, you do not have facts here, DCI and IG, you request for more time.
They're unanswered. Questions have been asked. Why was Senator Langat arrested? Why were no charges preferred against him? Same with Malala, same with Lelengwe. These questions remain unanswered.
The DCI denied any knowledge of the alleged gang from his office.
In the DCI, in the Special Service Unit, sir, we don't have charge and officer. We don't have all these officers here. We don't have. If we are the people who have turned them, we are the very people who are trying to harm him. With all this, going through all these things, we even have no idea even why you are doing it in the first place, then we would be abdicating our duty, and then we would have absolutely no more authority whatsoever, even to be in our offices respectively, even for a single minute. That's what I would wish to submit, sir. Thank you.
Kinoti dismissed the senators' claims of threats to their lives. The senators also questioned the reason for the senators' arrest, only for them to be released without charges.
It's going round cycles trying to defend the rotten police service.
Chair, just to add on that. Chair, this matter has been before the DCI for well over 2 weeks. You cannot come here and tell us that we have individual officers who should be blamed. Can you name those officers?
Simple. I want to know how it became a coincidence that senators required in 3 counties by officers in those counties for what they had done in those counties were required on the same night to go to those counties. I just want to know.
When it says that the offense is bailable and somebody can be summoned to appear before a police station, you have to apply that first before you resort to arresting people at night. Somebody comes at your home at 3 a.m. and says, you have to go with me. This is not fair to the members of the public, members of parliament, and even members of the public.
I want to know why the double standard. If Malala was arrested because of COVID, when are you going to arrest all these bigwigs who are everywhere? Unless we know if you can't do it, then there's no need to harass these small ones.
Important for you to tell us why, after 5, 6 letters that we have written requesting that there are members in this parliament whose security is being withdrawn arbitrarily because of their political persuasions. It's not right. Tell these people who are abusing your offices that let them not allow you to plant curses for your children.
But there is no fishy deals in this business. It is very likely that there are other interest groups who can purport to be acting as members of the National Police Service.
The Senate gave the IG and the DCI 1 week to table a report on the arrest of the senators after they told the committee that investigations are underway to unravel persons behind the arrests. For Channel 1 News, I'm Gladys Mongai.